Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Jared Polly's Fragrance Reviews. Tonight, we're going to be looking at a fragrance from the house of Cerruti. This is Cerruti for Men 1881. This is an EDT eau de toilette concentration, which came out in 1990, 33 years ago. This is an aromatic fougere, and it's all about green and clean, and a kind of a heavy greenness. It's fresh, it's woody, and it's mossy. I would say this fragrance is very complex in the sense that every time I wear it, my understanding of it further increases. The complexity of it grows every time I wear the fragrance. So I'm going to take this out of the box and give it a spray. It's got a very beautiful kind of frosted bottle with some texture. So in the Cerruti 1881 line, there are, I think, 4 or 5 flankers in this line. This one I was able to get at a decent price at a discounter. So initially, there's a very fresh green. It's fairly smooth. It's not overly sharp or pungent, but it's kind of a citrus green. It's you get a pine, but the one note that is most prevalent is the juniper note, which is very invigorating. The dry down is a touch spicy, a bit soapy, but it's still green like the forest. Later on, several hours later, it becomes more herbal, very mossy, but a citrus type of moss. And the moss scent is not a wet moss. It's a dry, almost like a sharp, a little bit sour moss, which I like very much. So as advertised, the top notes are juniper, cypress, lavender, bergamot, carnation, galbanum, and elemi resin. The mid notes are vetiver, rose, ylang ylang, cassia, lily of the valley, and the base notes are oak moss, cedar, pine tree, patchouli, musk, sandalwood, and pepper. So a couple notes I just want to talk about that are kind of unique and maybe unfamiliar to people. Elemi resin is a tree that comes from the Philippines, which has they pull out, I believe, some kind of sap, and it has a sharp lemon scent, and that's what gives it part of the lemon note in this fragrance. The ylang ylang is a flower, I believe, from Madagascar. It has a rich floral, sweet, some people say like a sour banana note that's somewhat woody and dirty. So those are 2 unique notes in this fragrance. So some final thoughts on this. This is a heavy green fragrance that I would definitely try before you buy. It has, though I wouldn't say the old school vibe, but it has a heavy, dense vibe that can catch new fragrance lovers off guard. If you've just been picking up smelling fragrances like, let's say, from the early 2000s or 2010, this is very different. I got about 6 hours longevity, decent projection, and sillage. I would consider this fragrance extremely solid in all manners. It's survived 33 years and is still being produced, whereas many other fragrances, they're out for a few years and they're gone. So this definitely has longevity in its appeal to people, and it's very good value. It's a very good price. It's still available. I would consider this a mature scent, possibly someone 26, 27 and up, that is a confident man, that is indifferent to people's opinions, because this could be something, it's not overbearing or obnoxious, but you definitely will turn heads because it does have a heavy green smell to it. And I would also consider this a moderate barbershop fragrance. And again, the definition of a barbershop fragrance is very, very broad. So if you have any experiences with Cerruti Man 1881 or any comments, leave them down below. And if you like this video, hit the like button, the subscribe button, and notification bell. I'll always respond back to you. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.